Hello. I am going to be attempting to make my first vlog, and I apologize ahead of time for how that might come across to the viewer. But anyway, I think this is important, and I'm about to sort of do another experiment with my body, and so we'll see how that goes. So, a little bit of an update. I've been following the medical medium protocol, and I was on that for only a month when I noticed a radical change in my thyroid scores. They came back showing way too much thyroid hormone in my body, and my functional medicine doctor and my regular doctor agreed that I need to start coming down off of my medication. My functional doctor continues to stress that it's not very likely that a person, especially a person that has had Hashimoto's, will be able to completely come off of their medication, but I totally disagree. So I'm going to just keep forging on, following Anthony William, the medical medium's protocol, and reduce my meds. So last week was my first start date for reducing the medication, and I was on 3/4 of a grain Nature-Throid, and I've now reduced to half a grain of Nature-Throid. And I don't remember the milligrams right now, but it doesn't matter. If you know Nature-Throid, you know it goes by grains. So as soon as I dropped the medication dose, fairly quickly I started noticing like I got puffy. And I tell my husband it's like somebody took a little air hose, like to pump up your bicycle, and stuck it in my belly button and my butt, and I just kind of went like this. And so, you know what? There was a time in my life where I was obsessed with body image, and I just can't even go there. So what I'm telling myself is I'm adjusting, things are, shifting and healing and going the way they can, so I am not going to get frustrated with this. I am going to track it. And my starting weight was 137.5, I believe. And that was on, I don't even know what today is, Wednesday. That was Monday this week. And this week I decided I am going to try to combat some of what's happening with my fluid retention and such. And I'm going to stick to an exercise program where I move every single day, even if it feels awful, even if I can only walk my dogs, even if I can dance around the apartment. I have to do something. I have to keep things moving, and I'm going to see if I can sort of naturally combat the weight as things are shaking out as they may. So today's Wednesday. I have to keep reminding myself I have that teacher brain still, where once summer comes, even though I'm not in the classroom anymore, it's like everything goes out the window. I don't know what day it is, what time it is, what's my name. Okay, so this week, Monday, was my starting week. I didn't do anything Monday because I had work, and I worked with my clients. I do a lot of commuting, and I bounce from house to house working with kids. And it's exhausting, and so I was just shot. I couldn't start Monday, but I started yesterday, and my plan is to do yoga and also to follow the BBG program. I just bought that, printed it out. I've started it before. You're supposed to set a timer and do like 7 minutes for this one as fast as you can, 7 minutes for this one as fast as you can, and then repeat that. And that's just too intense for me right now. So what I do is I just take my time. I do this column, then I have some rest, and then I do this column, and then I take some rest. And I just do it until I finish, and then my warm-up is I play a song from my motivation PlayStation I made on YouTube, and I just dance around the apartment, loosen up, get ready, and do that. So how things are going to be looking with the BBG, I did start with the beginner. There's a beginner week, and it's like great for people just starting out, people coming off of a disease, people in postpartum coming off for training, and this has the option of a workout Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but the Friday workout is optional. So at this point, depending on how I feel, I'm definitely going to stick with the leg workout, and then the other one for the week is arms and abs, and then the third one being the optional one, and it combines sort of everything, all the body parts. So I think I'll probably just stick to 2 days a week as long as I'm still in the beginner training. The beginner training, I believe, lasts 4 weeks. And I will do that. So 2 days a week of BBG, and then 2 days a week of yoga, because what you're supposed to do is add LISS, I can't remember what the heck that stands for, sorry, for 30 to 45 minutes, on days that you're not doing this. So basically what that means is on days you're not doing this, you have to throw a couple days of cardio in there. So for me right now, I think the yoga is way more important than trying to jog or go on the elliptical or what have you. So again, going back, I'm sort of all over the place, but hopefully you can follow me. So 2 days a week of BBG I'll be doing. 2 days a week of yoga, if I can get it into my schedule, depending on the studio, because the studio I've been going to has been changing things around. And then if there's any days left over, like maybe a day of cardio. So that's 4 days a week plus a day of cardio. Maybe if I'm feeling good, another day, I don't know. But what I also do is I walk my 2 dogs religiously every day. So I know that kind of counts for something, but I really am needing something more aerobic. Okay, so that is, I'm going to be vlogging about my experience. I said my starting weight already. After I did yoga, I was exhausted. So day 1, I was like a slug. I had to take a nap and I was just really grumpy, and it's hard for me to tell, like, is that my thyroid being out of whack and my adrenals and Tracy are pushing it too hard, or is it me just like I got used to being lazy, which I think, I mean, I can't deny that. Sitting on the couch for so long, trying to heal when I was initially diagnosed, you sort of, it becomes a new habit, and I'm trying to break out of that. But it's just a fine balance to determine, is this tired, just normal tired, getting used to exercise, or is this thyroid tired? And so it's kind of hard to tell. So I'm just gonna try to stay centered, stay balanced, go one day at a time. Day 1, I got it done. I did a yoga class. Great trainer who also brought us through the psychology of stress as we were doing the yoga poses, which is awesome. And then today, this morning, I woke up. I did not want to do this exercise, the second day of exercise. I woke up late this morning, probably because I was exhausted from yoga. Woke up at like 10 o'clock, and I was like, I'm not giving you a choice. I just got up, let my dogs out, fed them, threw on my workout clothes, and then I forced myself to do this in the living room. So at this point in time, what I'm going to do, and what got me through the workout, I had this perfectly set up. I think you may have seen it in the beginning, but yeah. So this gets me through everything. It's like my total life mantra, and without this song, sometimes like I think I'd be dead. So, okay. All right, so you get the point. So if I'm ever, that's my thing. You have to find something where even if you're just hating life at the moment, you absolutely cannot, like you're so depressed, you just hate exercise. I play this song and I have no choice but to start moving. It's like something in my body I can't help. So I'm thankful for that. Sometimes I hate it, but I am pretty thankful for it. So that concludes today, and I plan to do a little vlog after every day of my training, just so I can see the progress, so you can see the progress. If this helps, me continue to maintain my weight and also reduce my thyroid medication, that's huge. So right now what I'm gonna do is go into my kitchen and make my celery juice that I juice every single morning religiously. It's done amazing things for my digestion, my skin, my mood, although in the beginning I think I was detoxing. I was a little bit cranky. So I'll make that, I'll take a shower, and then I'll eat my breakfast. So I hope you enjoyed it. All right, bear with me as I vlog. Bye. Okay, just got done with day 3 of exercise. I did another yoga class. I felt like shit this morning. Did not want to come here, did not want to do this. The yoga class itself was fine, but I still just felt awful. Hoping that I'll feel better later. I just feel like I look huge. I feel huge. It makes me start to wonder, like, was the other dose of thyroid medicine better, the higher dose? But I mean, my heart was going out of whack. I was feeling crazy. I do feel a little more stable. I still feel kind of crazy but tired at the same time. So I don't know what's happening, and a lot of my symptoms of hypo like totally disappeared. So for example, my heels, I always had like cracked, sort of dry heels, and they're wonderful, like the best my skin's ever looked in its whole entire life. So I'm like, okay, my symptoms are getting radically better, and I feel a little shaky. Am I still too hyper? Am I still on too much meds? I don't know, but why am I retaining water the way I am? I'm not sure. Another theory I have is perhaps I'm taking too much B12 and too much folate. So I think I'm going to lay off that and see if my symptoms get any better. So, all right, day 3 in the books. Well, here I am. I made it to Thursday. I had planned on doing the BBG arms and abs workout today, and then things didn't turn out according to plans. I got up super early to get my oil changed and then headed to the chiropractor, where I found out I had 2 huge impingements in my neck, which is something I've been dealing with since before I was diagnosed, actually. And I ended up spending around a total of 30 to 45 minutes on the table, and it was painful and awful, and I felt 1,000 times better afterward, although I do have some residual soreness, and I've been having to do my exercises like every 20 minutes so it doesn't lock up, and my goodness. So it was very sore, so I decided to take it easy, picked up my car, came back home, did some work. Although I didn't do the BBG, I am going to take my dogs for a little walk right now. So that's my plan for today, and then tomorrow I will do the BBG. It is Saturday. It's my last day to get a workout in, to have my BBG goal met for the week, so I'm about to do that. It's 5:30 at night, so I've been putting it off all day. Here goes nothing. Just finished my workout and feel 10,000 times better, which I know is always the case, yet prior to exercising, I always try to convince myself that it would be better for me to take a nap. So now this video is proof that that is not the case, and if I have to come back and watch it a couple of times a day to get myself off the couch, I will do that. So workout's done for the week, and tomorrow is Sunday, so I'll sit down and I'll take some time to plan out my workouts for this upcoming week, and then if I can figure out how to turn these little video clips into a vlog, I will do that, and then I'll continue with it in the event that it helps somebody, and also it helps me to keep me accountable. So, okay, bye!